through time. The thunder's hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in neon. Through a mirror inverted is near right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around what you do. You can time. The thunder's hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in neon. Through a mirror inverted is near right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around what you do.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me? Come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Shit,
you know me. That's Dylan. Can you hear me?
Faden's
Come
sister.
on, Dylan. He's talking in the third person. I found you. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are? Know who I am?
Not Dylan.
You know me.
Trench and Darling
Say
made
it.
sure of that. You are Dylan. I'm Faden's
P6.
sister. P.
He's talking in the third person.
But I'm better now.
Always a good sign.
The hiss made me better.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that.
Can you stop
I'm
that?
P6.
Please.
P6.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
But I'm better now.
Feels good to say
The
those
hiss
words.
made me better. I want to say that. They sound good. They make me feel good.
Can you stop that?
Don't
Please.
you want to say them too?
No. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for. No.
It feels
You
good
need to help me
say
get this thing
those
out of
words.
his head. If he is still in
want
there, if
to
there is
say them.
anything left, you
They
have to help me.
sound good. They make me feel good.
You
Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me. See you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister. When we were very small and ordinary.
Stop
In
it!
the desert, through the door opened up by the slide
can see you.
projector.
This is not safe.
But she didn't. We
help
found
when
Polaris
Trench
together
took
with
me
my
away.
sister. When
She
we
didn't
were
give me any
very
powers.
small.
All the
ordinary.
powers are my own
In
powers.
the desert, through the door opened up by the slide
She
projector.
didn't help when they locked me up for years. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it.
Air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you.
found
You are home.
They opened the
The
door
Bureau
to
brought
the
the
hiss.
slide projector back here.
That's
with
the only
me.
thing I can thank them
And the
for.
Bureau did what
There.
the Bureau does.
There it is. We stopped
They
the altered world
used
event in
it.
Ordinary when we shut down the
And
slide
they
projector.
found.
And now the projector's here.
They opened the door
And
to
your
the
world
hiss.
is a tune you can't stop.
That's the only
humming
thing I
and
can
dreaming.
thank them
Baby,
for.
baby,
There.
baby.
There it is. We stopped the altered world event in
last.
Ordinary when we shut
So
down the slide
safe.
projector.
Nothing to worry about.
And now the projector's here.
And your world is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream.
I welcomed the hiss.
Baby,
I let it in. To get rid of
just
her.
plastic.
The
So
hiss set me
safe.
free.
Nothing to worry about.
Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. I welcome the hiss.
You can
I
always
let
hear
it
our
in.
words, but you forget.
To get
If
rid
we
of
shut
her.
off the slide projector,
The
maybe,
hiss set me free.
maybe that will stop the hiss.
Polaris is
Maybe it's
using
not
you.
too late for my brother.
The Bureau is
You must see
using
the truth for yourself, Jesse.
You are a puppet.
Sister.
The
You can
horrible
always hear
truth
our
about
words,
the
but you
Bureau.
forget.
If
The
we
hiss is
shut
the
off
better
the slide
option.
projector, maybe,
Go to the prime
maybe that will
candidate
stop the
program in the
hiss.
containment center. I
Maybe
have
it's
the
not
key
too
card to
late
get
for
you
my
there.
brother.
Salvador
You must see the
wanted
truth
you to
for
have
yourself,
it.
Jesse.
Wanted.
Sister.
Bullshit. I saw
The
what the hiss did
horrible
to
truth
Salvador.
about the Bureau.
What it turned him into.
The hiss is the better option.
Okay, Dylan.
Go to the Prime
I'll go.
Candidate program in the containment sector.
I want to see the truth for myself.
I have the key card to get
I'll
you
go,
there. Salvador
but
wanted me
only
to have
to look
it.
for the slide projector. Bullshit. You can help me. What the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into. Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go, but only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this. I don't know what else I'm hoping to find. Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start. Okay. I'm listening. I don't know what else I'm hoping to find.
Ordinary.
Dylan,
Before all of this happened,
can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I was alone last night.
Off to a good
It was
start.
just me.
Okay.
I was the only
I'm
child.
listening.
A girl. I was back in ordinary. My name was
Before
Jesse.
all of
This happened, Dylan Faden. But in the dream, I was alone. Then the bureau came and caught me. It was just brought me back here. Me. Locked me. I was the only child. A girl. Have you ever noticed that our names Jesse, Dylan Faden? They could be girls' names. Then the bureau came. Boys' names. Brought me back here. Lock me up. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse,
Sure.
Dylan,
What the hell
they could
was
be
that?
girls' names,
Is he trying to mess with me?
boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him. What the hell
I'd like
was
to
that?
talk to my brother,
Is he
please.
trying to mess with me?
Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again? Maybe Dylan's still in there.
I was going to be
Maybe
the
there's
new
a way to
director
reach
of
him.
this place.
I'd like to talk to my brother,
I helped you
please.
get a job here so that we could be together.
Dylan?
You were an office assistant. Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now. And deliver the mail.
This again?
And there was always plenty of going to be the new director of this place, and it stayed that way. I helped you get a job here, and so that we could be together. It was nice. You were an office assistant. Really nice. You'd make coffee,
That's debatable.
and deliver the mail, but there was always plenty of work to do. The dream shifted, and it stayed that way. And none of it was real anymore. And ever. It was a game. It was nice. We were in a game. Really nice. And it was a fucking
That's debatable.
boring game. But here's the strange thing. But you couldn't stop playing. The dream shifted. And then it shifted again. None of it was real anymore. Or maybe it was another dream already. We were in a game. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. And it was a fucking boring but in this other dream game. It was more like a musical. Stop playing. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing It's the ordinary story. But in this other dream, she worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary And that's all I can remember of that dream. It's the ordinary story.
Maybe that's for the best.
She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss
Maybe
for a
I can learn
change,
more
yeah?
about the hiss from
This
him.
dream was about the hiss.
Can we talk?
Best I'm gonna get.
I just had an interesting dream. The hiss had broken free of this
Shit.
prison. This
That's fascinating,
house.
but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
I'd said this dream was about the hiss. And the president himself was there to welcome
Best I'm
us.
gonna get.
He was the first in my dream to take the hiss in. The hiss had broken free of this prison. This house. At first, I'd said many people thought it was horrifying. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss
Okay. Thanks for sharing
and
that.
slowly, more and
For the
more
record,
of them
that will
came
never happen.
around
Not as
until
long
the
as I'm
whole
alive.
world was brought together by the hiss.
Comes white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye.
It was wonderful.
It is made right.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
Fingers through the surface into the wet. You
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
You're almost here to skirts. You forget happiness comes in white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. We waver in the sands. The word that describes this is exactly what we push the fingers through the surface into the wet. The sounds that resonates to be true. Always stand after the song tree. You can almost hear the words, but you forget the desires and the dream emerging.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
The name of the sound, it resonates in your house.
I'm glad you asked,
After the song,
sister.
we build you
This dream, like all dreams now,
Maybe I'm just here to
felt
punish
very
myself.
real.
Any new dreams you'd
Like
like to share,
reality.
Dylan?
And reality now feels like a dream. I'm glad you asked. Maybe it's all a dream. This dream, maybe it's like all real. All dreams now felt
Dream,
very
my brother endlessly tells me
real.
about his dreams.
Like reality. I was in a dark place. And reality now feels like there was a dark man there. Maybe it's all a dream. Mr. Door. Maybe it's all real. Me that there are many
Dream, my brother
worlds,
endlessly tells me
side
about his
by
dreams.
side, on top of each other. I was in a dark
Some inside
place.
of others.
And there was a dark
one
man
world,
there. There was a writer who
his
wrote
name
a
was
story
Mr.
about a cop.
Door.
And
In
he
another
told
world,
me that there are
cop was
many
real.
worlds, side by
Door
side.
said he
on
himself
top
was
of
in all
each
of
other.
them at the same
Some
time,
inside of others,
endlessly shifting between
in
them.
one world. There was
I
a
asked him
writer
how I
who
could
wrote a
reach
story
these
about a
worlds.
cop. I wanted to
In
bring
another
the hiss
world,
there,
The cop was real.
but he
Door
didn't
said
want to help
he
me.
himself was in all of them at the same
didn't
time,
Like the
endlessly
idea.
shifting between them.
What did he know?
I asked him how I could reach
I'm
these
not wild
worlds.
about the idea myself.
I wanted to bring the hiss there,
He distorts you. Happiness comes white.
but he
Here
didn't
we
want
go
to help
again.
me.
Once more with feeling.
He didn't like the idea.
Let me guess. You want to tell
What
me
did he
about your
know?
dream?
Not
Yes.
wild about the idea
Yes.
myself.
Through time,
In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
happiness comes
Oh. Here we That's go new. again. Once
In
more
this
with
dream,
feeling.
I'm standing in the corner watching
Let me
Jesse
guess.
and Dylan
You
talk
want to tell me
this
about your
very
dream?
Yes.
This very dream.
Yes.
He said just
In
now.
fact, I'm having a dream
and
right
repeated
now.
it again now.
Oh,
I'm standing
new.
there and watching, and
In
that's
this
all I
dream,
can do.
I'm standing
It's
in
as
the
if I'm
corner watching
trapped
Jesse
there.
and Dylan talk about this very dream.
This very dream.
And that's all I have to
He
say
said
about
just
that
now.
dream.
And
Okay,
repeated it
okay,
again now.
Dylan.
I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's
Is
as if
he
I'm
still in
trapped
there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games?
comes white.
And that's all I have to
I
say
don't
about
know.
that dream.
The inverted is
Okay, okay, Dylan.
inside by the door. Push
That's
the
good.
fingers through the surface into the